story out of Kenya. They arrested some Belgian kids for stealing ants. Finally, something sneaking into Mexico. This parasite might take a look at Mexico and go, you know what, I could do better. Who gave money so that they could watch the ants? We are live from the America First Warehouse, the most patriotic venue in the land. I'm Freddie Rubino, and this is That's What I'm Talking About. It is the podcast that covers major stories and not so major stories. So if you want all political all the time, you came to the wrong place. So we're just going to have fun. I always have comedians on. This week is no different. We have Goomba Johnny, famous comedian from the Bronx, and Perry Sack from who the fuck knows where? Boston, Florida. Nobody cares. So here we go. The first story, we always start with the disgraziata of the week, the biggest disgrace. And this week it goes to Rosie O'Donnell. Rosie O'Donnell, hosting for Jimmy Kimmel this week, comes right out and attacks the President of the United States. I don't understand why this woman is obsessed with this hatred. And here's what she did. She came out and everything is wrong with Trump. Everything is wrong. He chased her out of the country, which he didn't do because she's an endangered species. And I don't think he can chase her out. So this is my criticism of her. She's a gay woman in New York City. The mayor of New York, Mayor Mondami, this week went to a mosque and it was on TV and it's on video. And somebody who understands the Muslim language, whatever the fuck that is, probably Perry Sack knows what it is because he's from Boston. They were saying in the Muslim, death to infidels. And I'm pretty sure infidels means gays as well. So the mayor of New York, who is anti-gay because he is a devout Muslim, she doesn't say nothing about him. Democrat socialists in Muslim areas running for election are saying we're not going to address gay Americans because it will offend the Muslims that we're looking to vote. So she doesn't give a shit about being gay. She doesn't give a shit about woman issues. All she cares about is Trump. I'll give you two things about Trump, then we'll get to that guest. Trump, this week, a transgender CIA official, Julie Curley, just gave Trump credit for treating her so kindly that he didn't care that he was trans and treated him very nice, and so did Pence and everybody else. So people who are actually being treated by Trump are doing well. And also Trump has the Secretary of Treasury, Scott Bessent, who's openly gay, but not from Boston. And so Trump could not be more friendly to the gay and trans community. Why is Rosie O'Donnell? Goomba Johnny, why is Rosie O'Donnell, a rich, fat, ugly lesbian, obsessed with Trump when she could just be enjoying her fame and her money?
Well, I saw her on TV recently, and she mentioned she got a facelift. I don't know if you've seen that.
She looks good.
And she said that the facelift was so good that a doctor, a male doctor, hit on her.
Wow.
Yeah. What she didn't say, it was Lizzo.
Oh,
So, she kind of took care of herself. Look, some people are just born angry.
guess
Um,
so.
you know what I mean? And I don't know her. I never was fortunate enough to meet her. I mean, she's accomplished some really wonderful things in the entertainment.
Amazing career.
Yeah, so it's interesting because the president was on my radio show every Wednesday for almost 3 years. I would call him up at his home, and he would do a segment with me at 7:30 every morning. So I got to know him personally, and and get a good idea of what he was like. This is before he was president. This is 2004, 2005,
Right.
and you know, um, what you see, great sense of humor, and he treated everybody pretty much the same, from what I saw.
Yeah.
Unless you crossed him, because he's not the type of guy. Um,
Right.
yeah,
Right.
he if
He's a New
if
Yorker.
yeah, you swing at him once, he's going to swing it back 3 times.
Perry Sack, is there enough beer in Boston to hit on Rosie O'Donnell?
I
Is
don't think
is
so. I honestly don't think so. Did you hear Boston ran out of beer when the Scottish were there for the World Cup? They ran
yes.
out of Sam Adams. That's why I
Wow.
left that place. That's why I moved out of there.
That's why he moved out of there.
Hey,
Now,
But about
Perry, did
yeah,
anybody ever tell you you look like Rosie O'Donnell a little bit?
I get that all the time.
Yeah, I seen it. Only
You
with
know what's
bigger
funny?
arms.
I've
that's
seen her
why I
on.
hit on him.
Listen. I've seen her on TV. Have you seen her? She's doing those little rhymes and she's singing the little song parodies.
Yes.
I got one for Rosie. It's Rosie. Roses are red, violets are blue. Shut the fuck up, will you? Honestly, who wants to hear from that broad? Here's what's funny. I just did 2 shows with Tom Arnold, and I mix up Rosie O'Donnell with Roseanne Barr all the time. I thought Tom Arnold was married to Rosie O'Donnell in the past. I don't know who's who out of those two, but I can't stand either. But nah, she needs to shut the fuck up.
Now, Roseanne Barr having sex with Rosie O'Donnell, I tell you,
Ah,
that's a grease fire. There's going to be a grease fire. I can tell you right now. You
see, I'm so
need,
sick. It sounded good.
it looks like Goomba froze up a little bit there. So, Perry, I say this all the time, and I think I've said it to Goomba Johnny once or twice. Some people don't know when they've won. She won. She had a career. She had an amazing career, a whole talk show. She's still being asked to sit in. She's filthy rich. You won. What could make you more happy than all of those accolades? Some people, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They don't understand that they won.
Nope. Then they want to alienate half the world. So now they lose half the people that liked them at one point. Dumbass.
And like I said before, women are under attack in this country more than ever before. The WNBA, Women's Basketball Association, doesn't even recognize what a woman is. She's not at, she's, I mean, if you're a lesbian, you should be right at the forefront of women's rights. Nothing about that. Nothing
No.
about how Muslims hate gays. Nothing about any of the shit that's going on. It's just Trump. And like I said, he's been very gay friendly, Trump.
Yeah. Speaking of women being attacked, I actually attacked a couple this morning and a couple last night. So I hear you.
I like that about you. Goomba, I just told him, I said, people don't realize when they've won. She's filthy rich. She had her own talk show. She's just still on top without even doing anything. Don't you think that would bring you joy and not be obsessed with someone?
Like I said, Fred, some people are just born angry. You know what I mean? And you just nothing will ever satisfy them. They'll never feel complete. And it's funny because she seems to be more obsessed with him than anything else in her life, her career, her family,
Right.
anything. And
Everything.
she's in therapy over this, and she's been very honest about it. That she has to go.
I didn't know SeaWorld had a therapist, but if it did, I have a herring problem. I can't stop thinking of herring.
Yeah, well, I'm sure that's going to be your opening joke in your next show.
Or Perry's, because he needs jokes. He really does.
I'm killing with your act down here in South Florida.
Yeah, Perry, we have a minute left to this segment. What do you think? Once Trump is gone, is she going to continue with it? Because that's how deranged it is.
Well, she's probably working on some J.D. Vance material. I don't know. I honestly, I hope I never hear from her again, to be honest with you. Oh, God, she's sick me.
Goomba Johnny, what do you think? Rosie O'Donnell, does she get over it after Trump's out of office? Or
I think, she's going to need a little crossover, so she'll probably become a Met fan and a Jet fan.
Oh.
And I think that'll allow her to continue her derangement syndrome.
We will be back in 3 minutes with more of That's What I'm Talking About. Mets, Jets. It is Newsday at Shea Stand City Park. We'll be back after these messages.
It's me, Joe the Box, the America First Warehouse. Most patriotic venue in all the land. I've been there, I looked, I tried to see. Here I am in New York City, watching a nice sunrise. Not really. I'm in the warehouse. I'm telling you about a conservative organization, not the AARP loser, left wing, forget about it. This is where you need to be. You get everything conservative menus. America.us/TAFW.
Most people think they have options when searching for the best deals when they travel. But here's the shocking truth. 100% of the major travel agencies are owned by just two entities, Expedia and Booking Holdings. They claim to offer the lowest rates, but due to the hotel rate parity agreement, they all have the same pricing, limiting genuine competition. When you book through these sites, you act as your own travel agent, but the profits are going to organizations that don't support our patriot values. We cannot allow that to continue. So, we decided to make travel great again by starting a US-based travel membership platform, mypatriottravel.com. We are patriots helping patriots. Together, we can disrupt the travel industry by not spending our hard-earned dollars supporting the radical left. For just $29.99 per month, you gain access to true wholesale rates on travel, saving you on average 35% and up to 65%. Book as often as you like, with no limits. Keep your hard-earned dollars in your pocket and spend them on things you need and want to support. Go to mypatriottravel.com/TAFW and grab your membership today. mypatriottravel.com/TAFW. Making travel great again.
Hey Patriots, we're excited to bring to you Sugar Creek Goods, all natural quality skincare products brought to you by great patriots like we are here. That's why we brought this into the America First Warehouse. All these great natural products are amazing, and you can get them on our website and go right to www.sugarcreekgoods.com/TAFW. These are phenomenal products. I love them all. And this one right here is for Patriot Pup. Thank you so much for supporting us.
It's me, Joe the Box, the America First Warehouse, most patriotic venue in all the land.
The America First Warehouse, a beacon for all to see, a symbol of unity. For the patriots of America, we stand tall and free. In the America First Warehouse, where our hearts will always be.
We're live. Hey, We're back with That's What I'm Talking About from the America First Warehouse. We have another top story. We have Goomba Johnny and Perry Sack from the New York Post. A heavily intoxicated cruise passenger accused of beating up kids playing tag in the hallway outside his doorway. Okay, so he said he was blackout drunk. Okay, and he punched a kid in the face and the other in the stomach, which is showing some restraint, I gotta say. Now, he was charged with child abuse. And of course, it was in Florida. And of course, it was a Carnival cruise.
Well, you know, Fred, this wouldn't have been a story in 1960.
Exactly.
It would have been, everybody said, you know what? Those kids deserved it.
Exactly. What's funny is my go-to was going to be, it had to be Carnival Cruise Lines. That was the first thing I was thinking.
I tell you what, Carnival Cruise is a source of the greatest cruise videos you'll ever see anywhere on the internet. But
Isn't it perfect, Fred, that it's named Carnival?
yes, yes.
Isn't that the perfect name for it? I mean, it's really like I watch those cruise videos. I wait for like a ringmaster to come around. Step right up, ladies and gentlemen.
Some people say it's like a fucking circus in here.
And it's crazy. You know what I mean? And here's what I enjoy about Carnival: the unsuspecting couple that are going on a vacation to get away and to relax and get on a Carnival cruise. And then it turns into that fucking blender of disgusting fucking behavior. I mean, imagine spending your money going, yeah, you know, we're really looking forward to this cruise. You know, maybe we can reignite our marriage here and so on. What?
And you're
then you get on
stuck.
a
You're
Carnival
stuck
cruise.
because you can't get off the ship, man. You're out there for a week and you're done. You need a helicopter if you want to get out of the ship.
I'll
Tell you.
tell you what. I bet you people jump overboard.
Yeah. But you know what? Originally, I thought it was African American, a black man, because all the videos you see of Carnival are all black. But it wasn't. The guy is white, and but Carnival has a big reputation for catering to black people, and all the videos you see
Right.
are black people having huge brawls. So,
Well, you know, hey, look, white people do the same stuff.
yeah.
I mean, you know, I don't know who's taking those videos, but those videos are disastrous for that cruise line.
Oh my God. Now the ship was the SS George Floyd. No, I'm only kidding.
That's so bad. That's so bad.
So he's charged with child abuse, like Goomba Johnny said, in my day.
Yeah.
And Perry, oh my age, if your neighbor saw you, like we would go catch bees and go in people's yards. We used to have a jar, and you're trampling the guy's tomato plants. Mr. Capello, Mr. Russo comes out, and if he catches you, he'll
dead.
crack you.
Yeah. I stole my neighbor's paper and he kicked me in the ass.
Listen, I was talking to one of my buddies yesterday. He works for me, and I said, "Listen, in elementary school, not only our teachers used to actually hit us. One of my teachers in the second grade grabbed me by my ear. True story. Yanked me across the entire room, and said to the entire class, 'What is this kid?' As she's lifting me by my ear, and the entire class spells out. They say, 'Baby.' B-A-B-Y, baby. And she's tugging on my fucking ear through the whole thing and then lets me go after the class explains what a baby I am. Think my parents were mad? They were probably proud of her.
Now, to charge this guy with child abuse I don't. Anybody who brings their kid on a Carnival cruise should be charged with child abuse.
Well, yeah.
Your Honor, it's an open and shut case. So, yeah, I remember when I was a kid, I remember my friend, his father had the wine in the basement and the cheese.
Right.
So he tells me his father's asleep, and of course, in the basement. His father's on the couch asleep in the basement. We go in, he takes a little piece of cheese, we eat it, we drink a little tiny bit of wine, and he wakes up. Boom! We run out. He went to kick me in the ass, but you know how you arc your back?
Yeah.
And he kicked me in the back.
Wow.
And I went flying across the room. I went home and I had my shirt off that afternoon. And my father goes, "What's wrong with your back? You got a huge black and blue." I said, "Mr. Capello," we were drinking his wine in the basement. We had a little sip and he kicked me. He woke up and he kicked me in the back. My father goes, "Oh, yeah?" He grabs me. We walk down the block. He rings the bell. Mr. Capello's there. And my father goes, "I thought you said you didn't have any more wine." You
That has to
lying
be. That
piece
has
of
to be a
shit.
bit. That's a bit.
That's funny. That is funny as shit.
You
Fred, is
lying
that a bit
piece
or
of
that
shit.
happened?
That was it. He goes,
that
"Oh,
is
I only had a
funny.
little left." I go, "That's why I was so mad at him."
That is friggin' hysterical.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's changed now. The kids have phones. They call child services for, um, any minute, anything, and I mean, it's a totally different world. I mean, I'm not even going to go into detail, but I went to Catholic grammar school, and that's where I lost two of my fingers, and a lot of people think I was a butcher, but that's not the case. You know what I mean? I mean, I just remember, the nuns saying, Johnny, can you please put your hands on the desk, please? And then they would take out this ruler that looked like slash ruler, like a hatchet, and they would whack the living shit out of my hands. You know what I mean? I mean, actually draw blood.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And I mean, you go home and, my mother goes, "What's wrong with your hands?" I said, "Sister hit me, well, tell us what you did to get hit."
Yes.
And I
Yeah,
said, "Well,
and if you got hit and your parents found out, they beat the shit out of you because what did you do to this nun to make you get
Exactly.
hit?
150%." And, that changed, all of that changed so quickly, the way you parent.
Yeah.
And that the liability is tremendous. And, let's face it, being a parent is a great responsibility. And, I mean, everybody, should be treated fairly. But what is, like I have a friend, he spanks his kid. Is there a corporal punishment? I guess they would call that. I mean, is that illegal? I mean, to spank, I don't have children, so I don't know. I'm asking. I mean,
Not in Florida. In Florida, you could send them to the Gators, right? Right, Perry?
Absolutely, dude. In the third grade, my teacher hit me so hard in the hand with a ruler, she knocked the beer out of my hand.
she hit you so hard, you look like Rosie O'Donnell.
Rosie wishes. I do have better. Hey, I'm 65, brother. I have better tits. That's for sure.
You do. You have magnificent tits.
You ain't,
I
dude,
remember.
Listen, I
Go ahead.
go to the beach now with no shirt on. No gay guys will hit on me at all, but the straight guys are like, "Hey, nice titties."
Yeah, I heard you're a wet nurse on the weekend.
I remember asking someone what time it was in the class, and the teacher said, "Why do you want to know what time it is?" I said, "Well, because she goes, see me after class." So after class, she made me kneel on my hands facing the clock.
Oh my God.
It was like Chinese. The Chinese must have had nuns come into China to teach them how to torture people. That's
My
how
thing
fucked
was, I had to go to the blackboard and write 100 times, I will not talk in class while class was going on. And
public humiliation.
yeah, but ironically, I make a living talking. So
I know. The irony is, we were all told by our comedians, "What are you, a comedian?" By our teachers, "What are you, a comedian?" And here we are, 3 comedians talking about it.
yeah.
That's how it worked out.
Yeah, so you know what? I gotta say, the guy was blackout drunk. Getting back to him, he was blackout drunk. The kids were making noise in the hallway. What the fuck?
I don't know. That's why when I go on a cruise, I bring bear spray. And usually the kids back right off.
You know what, though? It's a cruise. There's a pool, there's amusements, there's all kinds of shit. You're playing in the fucking hallway? Come on.
That's true.
The first reaction, a lot of people are going to say, where were the parents?
Yeah. You know, my first reaction is, if you're blackout drunk, why the fuck is it annoying that there are kids in the hallway?
You should be passed out.
Yeah, if you blackout drunk means you're passed out. Am I correct?
Absolutely. That's what it means to me.
Well, those kids must have been really loud.
Yeah. And you know what? Those kids are out of shape because you can't outrun a fucking blackout drunk. Both of yous? The fuck out of here.
And there's 2 kids. They should have beat the shit out of them. It's 2-on-1.
Well, we'll be back after this with another top story from the America First Warehouse. This is Freddie Rubino, and that's what I'm talking about.
Willis.
Beneath the Texas sky, I can rope and ride like Daddy, and I never ever cried. But now the world's a-changing. Girls must cover up to their eyes. Don't wanna be sold to some old man. I'd really rather die. So just go home. Just go home. Just go home. Sharia law's not welcome over here. Just go home. Take your medieval rules and stick them in your ear. Just go home. Your Sharia law will never rule our land. Just go home. We've got the Second Amendment to help you understand. Just go home. Just go home. Just go home. Take your hijabs back. Better pack your burqas too. Just go home. God's blessed Texas and the other 49 too. Just go home. Don't Sharia my Texas. Just go home.
And
We are back live. Goomba Johnny going over some drunken stories because Perry Sack brings the drunk out in all of us. And so we have another story to cover, though. We have to forge ahead. A couple were found dead one day after their 40th wedding anniversary. Marriage is hard.
why'd they wait so long?
Cut out the middleman already.
I know. Jesus Christ. It took you 40 years to make up your mind?
Now, it was their 40th wedding anniversary. It was the day after, and they just came home from the trip. So it was their anniversary trip.
Right.
He fucked up. It had to be. He fucked up on the trip.
Now, it was a Carnival cruise.
Nice callback.
It was the SS George Floyd out of Jacksonville, Florida.
Damn. So how did these two die?
Oh, I'm glad you asked, Perry. She shot him
Right.
and then shot herself.
Wow.
So
Nice.
I'm thinking now. Here's a little. They returned from a trip, like you said. Hopefully, it wasn't a Carnival cruise because that's enough to shoot your mate, as they
You
say.
know what his last words were? I'd rather die than fuck you again.
And she said, "Okay."
She said, okay.
There you go.
So authorities went to the house because one of their smartwatches told them, "Hey, this person hasn't moved and doesn't have a fucking heartbeat anymore."
Damn. George
So-
Orwell would freak out about this one. Damn.
Yeah, so make sure your wife doesn't wear a smartwatch. I'm just a tip from an old married man. Just make sure you don't buy your wife a smartwatch. Okay.
Yeah, people get, first people started getting caught for crimes with the GPS.
Yes.
Like, in other words, they could track them. Now these smartwatches take it to another level.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Now
I don't know. It's like I'm obviously I'm against it, but it's almost next to impossible to kill somebody and get away with it these days.
Well,
Getting
we
tough.
can hope. Listen, this is the move. The move is you kill her, you bury her in the backyard, you take your smartwatch and you throw it in the ocean. So now they're looking in the ocean and you say she went for a swim, and then they go, "Well, look, this smartwatch says that's how you do it."
I want to do it
Wait, let me
differently.
write this down. Let me write that down. That's pretty good. I'm
I
gonna be able to use this.
I have the perfect crime. I would take the woman to one of Perry's shows, and then
And she'll kill herself.
right, she'll kill herself after that. Yeah.
Hey, Johnny, you're onto something. I don't think I told Fred this, but I got beat up by 5 guys at a comedy show on New Year's Eve, probably about 7 years ago. The
Wow.
shit kicked out of me.
Why? What'd you do?
Actually,
act.
one of our fellow, I had a TV show back then, and I was hosting the show. So I'd have the jacket. I'd
What
do
was
a
it called,
monologue, and We
Cops?
did it in this shitty place. Yeah, it sucked. The show sucked. But anyway, we did it in a shitty place, and this comedian who went up before, the room was horrible. I'll make a real long story short. But they were mad at another comedian who was doing crowd work and pissing them off. And then at the end of the night, everyone left, but they couldn't find my credit card. And the bartender was there with all his big friends. It's New Year's Eve. I got a jacket on. And the guy comes up, the bartender, he's drunk. They're all doing blow in the bathroom. Long story short, the fucking bartender, I'm leaving. He threw ice at me. So I tried to grab him from over the bar. And then the guy there that knew me said, "Perry, they're going to kill you. Look at the size of his friends. You're by yourself." So I start walking away. Bartender humps the bar, runs up behind me, punches me in the back of the fucking head, and he falls down. So I go, "That guy just punched me." And I thought, I'm going to kill him. And I said, his friends will kill me, but I couldn't resist. I start like going to step on the guy. And the minute I did it, I got attacked by like 4 big dudes. They were all in their 20s. I was like 62 years old or 60 years old. And they beat the fuck out of me. It was pretty bad.
Now that's a TV show.
Yeah, no, I wish I had a video.
Seniors who get the shit kicked out of them. Next on Fox.
It was pretty bad, dude. I'm serious. I mean, I was fucked up. I
Oh,
staggered out of
sure.
there. I got
Listen.
choked out. I finally gave up. This big dude was choking me. I was trying to bite his hands. I was trying to pinch his, bend his fingers, everything, and I'm getting punched while he's choking me. I finally gave up, and when I gave up, he threw me on the ground and they ran. And I said, why didn't I give up fucking 2 minutes ago?
Like the guy who got shot by his wife. He just should have fucking gave up. And before.
Yeah, yeah.
Now,
and-
the authorities say that was a great story. I love hearing that you got beaten up. But that's.
Thank you. They're all from New York.
Yeah. I hope they
Yeah.
were Yankee fans.
Yeah, you bet. Yeah, I was wearing. They saw my tattoo.
So
Oh,
how many times have you performed there since?
Oh yeah, that's my only club I do now. I'm there every week. They say the punching bag will be on stage in 5 minutes.
It's his home base, Fred.
Now, the authorities went to the house to check on her, and the garage door was open, so they just went in and saw the scene. Maybe it was a fight over the garage door, because any married man knows the
Yeah.
most vicious fights are over absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
Is the garage door open? I think so. Why don't you go close it? Because that's your fucking job. I told you to close it. Fuck you and your fucking garage door. Boom, boom.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that's it because women are irrational.
Well, you know what?
You put the toilet paper the wrong way on the fucking thing, and you're getting killed.
Absolutely.
You know, I could just picture them in heaven, God saying to the guy, "What happened?" He goes, "Ask up. I don't remember."
Ask her. I just got fucking shot in the head. Don't ask me no more.
The guy saying to God, "Don't act like you don't know what happened."
How about thou shalt not kill? Huh, St. Peter? Are we going to gloss over that, St. Peter?
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, Freddie, you're married. I'm married. I've gotten mad at my wife, but I can't even imagine even coming close to that point.
No,
You know,
she killed him.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, I'm talking about husband and wife. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
just don't. I mean, what has to happen till you get to that point? I mean, it's bizarre, and it probably was over
Absolutely.
nothing, like you said.
You know, it's not even that it's your wife. If you're living with anyone, even if you let's say your wife's dead, let's fantasize. Let's let's live the you're dead. She's dead. You're living with your kids.
Right.
Let's say your kids are married and it's your son-in-law or your daughter-in-law, and you get really mad at them. I would never fucking raise my hands to anyone in my family or anything like that. It's not like I'm in a fucking bar and 5 guys are punching the shit out of me because I refuse to pay my fucking bar bill.
Because my act sucked. So, you know,
Johnny, they didn't beat me up because your act sucked.
No, listen. So they came back from an anniversary vacation, and you know, and like, how bad was that vacation?
Oh, it must have been Villaroma. Maybe they went to Villaroma.
Getting shot was probably his favorite part of the whole fucking trip.
My God, that's
Finally,
one of
some
the
peace and
funniest things
quiet.
I've ever heard.
Come to Villaroma for your 40th, not your 41st.
Yeah, you won't. Don't make it.
Go to Atlantic City. Believe me, it's better.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking go to Yonkers.
Go to the fucking Yonkers Raceway.
You'll never go anywhere else.
You know, Freddie, did I ever tell you the story that I performed there? They had a comedy night there.
What? We have 1 minute left. Go ahead.
Just real quickly, you know how you get in trouble on stage, with the venues if you say anything about it.
Sure.
So I was performing and we were at it's a casino thing. And I'm like, this is a nice casino. You know what it needs? It needs an outdoor shower. I don't like this. You're out. You're out.
Damn.
You're not supposed.
I tell you, you do get in trouble with that. I did a steakhouse about 6 years ago in Florida, and I didn't realize it. Half the people in there were gay, and I just saw steakhouse guys go out to eat. They go to a steakhouse, and they didn't look gay. So I was telling a lot of gay jokes, and afterwards, half the gay guys came up to me and went, "Oh, that was so fucking funny. It's so true." And the other half were just like, "How dare you talk about us like that?" And I was like, "I'll slap the shit out of you." No, we will be back after these messages with the last quarter of the show. Freddie Rubino, that's what I'm talking about.
It's me, Joe the Box, the America First Warehouse, most patriotic place in all the land. Hey, I'm here getting cleansed up. You know why? Because Sugar Creek Goods is a great place by patriots, making patriot soaps, making me smell nice. And that's what's nice. Who wants to go down the street and smell of somebody bad in New York City? Hey, by the way, what's this thing for?
250 years ago, a nation was born. Built on courage, driven by freedom, defined by patriots who stood their ground. Today, we don't just remember that legacy, we wear it. This is more than a shirt. It's a symbol of strength, freedom, and pride. I'm Steve Stern, COO of theflagshirt.com, and I invite you to celebrate 250 years of the United States with us. Wear your pride, stand for something, get your shirts today.
You know what is more disappointing than Gino Bisconte, everyone?
My sex life?
No, bad cell service. Let's make fun of Gino. Oh, wait, he's here.
Well, speaking of the opposite of his sex life, these people have towers that are huge and they're everywhere. And while you're traveling, you can use these huge towers. PatriotMobile.com / it bends to the right. I don't have to tell you. TAFW. And then you can talk about me behind my back.
Patriotic people doing patriotic things.
Corporate transfer, fine professional, moving and storage, and inventory management.
Agara coffee. Why? Because it increases focus.
This is T-Mac, the Patriot, and I love Patriot products like Sugar Creek Goods. Check it out today on our website.
It's me, Joe the Box. And I'm John the Blanket with the America First podcast.
That's what I'm talking about. The Fred Rubino podcast coming to you from the America First Warehouse.
Welcome, everybody, to the James Justice Show, tearing these airwaves apart with all the craziness that goes on in the world.
Welcome to the Patriots podcast. Good evening, everyone.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the On the Right Side podcast here at the America First Warehouse in Long Island, New York.
Shane Jenkins here with another episode of Liberty's Cage.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to our podcast, Red, Right, and True.
We are streaming live on America First Media and Television app.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Downey Jr. podcast. Be free, stay free.
The America First Warehouse, where our hearts will always be.
We are back with That's What I'm Talking About from the America First Warehouse, the most patriotic venue in the land. We have Goomba Johnny, Perry Sack. Always come to this podcast. You're not going to hear the most critical stories of the week because we're comics and we don't really give a shit. So we go with the other stories. Here's one out of Minnesota. a husband assaults his mother-in-law while his wife gives birth. Marriage is hard. Marriage is hard.
I have one thing to say. That kid must have been really ugly.
Dude, I was going to say the exact same thing, Johnny.
Yeah, to hit the mother-in-law like that and blame it on her.
He got 1 year probation and 16 hours of community service. Let me tell you, that's worth it. If someone would have told me years ago I could punch my mother-in-law in the fucking face and only get a year probation, let me tell you, what do I get for 2 years probation? Do I get to throw it down the fucking stairs? That would be unbelievable. So he became.
Does your mother-in-law watch this show?
Oh, fuck her.
He's so crazy.
He became verbally aggressive. This is from the thing. Toward his mother-in-law as soon as he got in the delivery room. So he gets there, his mother-in-law's there. It's probably like, what the fuck are you doing here? You
No, the opposite, Freddie. He got there and the mother-in-law looked at him and said, "It's about time you get here, you piece of shit."
You got it. You're right. You're
I would-
100%.
Right, and
I
she
would
went
come
down.
back to mother-in-law in advance in case the kid's ugly.
That's a good one. I like that.
Just in case.
I should have done that with my kids. So he became verbally aggressive towards the mother-in-law as soon as he got there. I think Goomba Johnny's 100% right. She fucking ragged on him for not being there earlier. No, probably, and he probably had a slice of pizza in his hand, and she was like, "Hey, I got hungry. What the fuck, you know?" So, and then he was asked, because he got very loud, to leave the delivery room.
And that's bad because people are screaming in the delivery room.
Yeah,
Well,
right?
he had already delivered the ass whooping anyway.
No, not yet.
Before.
At first he got there, got verbally aggressive. The mother-in-law and wife says, "You got to leave." So he left. Then he was later allowed back in after he agreed not to argue and yell. Okay. And then he began yelling because his wife was in the bathtub of the delivery room.
Right.
And he went to go get a nurse because obviously she needed help.
Right.
And he pushed his mother-in-law out of the way trying to get to the door. That's not assault.
That was assault. They saw that as assault.
That was the assault. That fat bitch wouldn't get out of his way trying to get fucking help.
Wow.
That's not assault.
I can't wait till the kid's like 3 years old, and he goes, "Mom, I want you to watch the kid. You know what happened last time you fucking got in my way."
Now, I didn't even know Carnival Cruise had a birthing room.
He was born in the starboard pool. The kid. Imagine a kid being born on fucking Carnival Cruise.
And Port-au-Prince.
Yeah, fucking. Hey, guess what, kid? You got free Carnival cruises for the rest of your life.
No, thank you.
He was born in Port-au-Prince. Did the stork bring him? No. Mosquitoes fucking brought him. That's who delivered him. Perry, were you in the delivery room with your kid?
No. Well, no. Because my wife had the kid before I ever met her.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you don't have...
He's my stepson. He's my stepson.
Have you ever had any bastard children?
Yeah, one. I wouldn't call her a bastard. She's like 42. I never met her till she was 7.
Oh, really?
Oh, so
Yeah,
you
that's
were
a
not
true-
in the delivery room.
No. That's a true story for a different day. But that's what happened when I was 22, 23 years old. I did a one-night stand and found out 7 years later that she said it was my kid.
You're
She's
the
like in
second.
her 40s now, yeah.
You're the second person that told me a similar story this week.
Wow.
I had a guy who
Going
went
around.
on one date, right? One date.
Yeah.
And 2 years later, girl showed up at his house with a 2-year-old.
Wow.
7
tough.
years, huh, Perry? Wow, she
Yeah.
doesn't know how lucky she is, that girl.
Yeah. She had 7 years of normalcy.
Exactly.
Yeah. Do you have a relationship with her now? Or?
Yeah, she lives in Boston. I'm down here. She's married with kids. A little bit with my family more. I just met her. I met her when she was 19 is what happened. I
Wow.
found out I met her when she was 19 years old, and then she kind of fell away for a bit. She wasn't responding to me and my family, but now she's friends with my family up in Boston.
Now,
That's beautiful.
Was her husband
Yeah.
one of those people that beat the shit out of you at your show?
No, he probably wanted to.
When he found out, hey, that's my father-in-law on stage.
Johnny.
That's
Johnny,
the last straw.
Johnny, he's intimidating too. He looks like a marine biologist. Yeah, Fred, I'm doing material.
My God in heaven, Perry.
I could say one thing. It's very stressful when your wife is about to give birth. And so I could see being loud and aggressive, especially if things aren't going well. She's in the bathtub, something's wrong. Get the nurse. And his mother-in-law's like, get the fuck out of the way.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, I mean,
He
they
gets a
can't be
pass.
that close if they brought it to, to court like that.
Right. I can say I got to be honest with you. When my son was born, my wife was in labor for like 15 or 18 hours. Her water broke early in the morning. It was fucking getting to nighttime, and we were like, and she's on the monitor, and the doctor comes in. Little Jewish doctor, he had a fur coat on. And already I'm like, I'm overpaying for this fucking kid. I can tell you right now.
Yeah.
And he takes the paper where it monitors like the baby's heart rate. And he's looking at, he checked it 3 times over 3 hours. The
Right.
third time he comes in, he tells the nurse, who put the paper in here? She goes, I did. He goes, you put it in upside down. So he turned the chart upside down. He goes, all right, the kid's a little under stress. Let's wait another hour. And I grabbed him by the fucking collar and I put him against the wall. I said, you take that fucking kid out right now. And he went, get your hands off of me. And I said, right fucking now. And I got off of him and he fucking like brushed himself off. And I hear him go to the nurse. All right, bring her in. Let's get this baby out right now. And that's how my son was born.
Holy shit. He had a fur coat, the doctor?
He came into the hospital. I saw him walking with a fur fucking coat, like David Putty going to the party at Joe Mayo's house.
Wow.
Dr. Tallarico, how are you?
I didn't know fucking Liberace delivered your son.
Holy shit. And so I guess I could have went to jail for that.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. I mean, but
These days.
I'm sure I've never been in a delivery room, but I'm sure the tensions are high. And the nerves and all sorts of stuff, and things don't always go right in there. So I could see a lot of chaos.
And then I'm in there and he goes, you want to cut the cord? I'm like, you get 9 fucking grand. Do the whole job. Do I bring my car in and the fucking mechanic goes, you want to just put the calipers on at the very end? No, do the fucking job.
When did you become the fucking apprentice?
What the fuck? I don't even like the kid yet. What the fuck am I cut? Let's not cut it too quick.
Yeah, that's right. I'd like to cut the bill in half. You fuck.
So I have to say that whoever the judge was, he saw that it was, like you said, a stressful thing.
Mm.
It was his mother-in-law. if she was at the courtroom, the judge was like, I feel like punching her in the fucking face too right now. And he only gave him a year of parole. What is that called?
Probation.
And
That's a good judge.
16 hours community service.
Which he served at Planned Parenthood.
At Gleason's gym. At the battered women's shelter. Finally, a woman that could take a fucking punch.
Oh my God. I'm sure his father-in-law shook his hand after that.
Yeah, thank you. He wasn't there.
My
Perry,
dear.
where could we find you, Perry?
Yeah, so I'm headlining a show this week in Davie, Florida. And then I'm booked next week at West Palm Beach with a whole bunch of headliners. There's like 8 different headliners on one show. And I just got booked for this Saturday night. I almost forgot. At the Belvedere in West Palm Beach with Patrick Garrity and Christy B.
So go see Perry Sack. Goomba Johnny, where could we find you?
In my house, backyard a lot.
And you will find me, Freddie Rubino, at fredrubino.com. Welcome to the show. We will see you next week. Thank you, everybody.
Peace out.
For the patriots of America, we stand tall and free. And the America First Warehouse, where our hearts will always be. America First Warehouse, a beacon for all to see. A symbol of hope, a symbol of unity.